Good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness, it's a beautiful morning. It's nice, it's sunny, but it's a little bit cool and breezy. So I'm excited to be here live with you. Thank you, by the way, for catching me live. And thank you if you're watching the replay. I am LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. I am a full-time work at home, information given, loving to just kind of sit here and love on you. From New York City to North Carolina living kind of a girl. My website is sistersense.com, the place where I help you make sense of making money online. If you've been here before, that phrase that pays, fire, 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 drop that into the comment box because I am here so that you all can get focused and fired up. Now, if this conversation is something that you feel like your people need to know, you need to share it with them, okay? Because today we are going to continue my conversation on money, marketing, and sales. That's what I do. I'm a web designer. I've been building websites for the last 17 years. I love to not only build websites, but to motivate, inform, and inspire my fellow women entrepreneurs out there looking to do what they need to do to build their best businesses, lives, and selves online. So in addition to my 17 years strong online, I've been working at home for myself for the last 10 years, building websites, mentoring entrepreneurs, sharing as much as I can. You know, at the end of the day, when you make it, you have to support other people, and you have to teach, and you have to teach, and you have to teach. So teaching is one of the things that I love to do, and I'm excited to be here with you. So if this is something you feel like your followers need to hear, tweet them, share it with them, let them know the conversation. The conversation today. Somebody said, oh my goodness, this is such a good conversation today. I am talking about how to work with and get paid by broke people. Yes, you heard me correct. Broke folks. Now, I know for some people that sounds crazy, especially my men out there. They go, listen, why are you trying to work with broke people? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Next. But there are reasons why. And I'll talk about that in a second. There are reasons why sometimes you want to work with people who are either broke or on a tight budget. And I want to talk about what you can do to work with them if you feel like you are about to tear your hair. You see how long my hair is? Obviously, you can tell I don't tear my hair out, even though sometimes the puppy be nibbling on the ends. But sometimes, anybody feel like that? Sometimes you want to tear your hair out because for whatever reason, and I'll talk about the reasons in a second, you feel compelled to try and figure out a way to work with broke folks, but they driving you crazy. Okay, I ain't seeing no hands. Maybe it's just me. Nobody getting driven crazy by the broke folks out there? You are compelled to work with them, but on some way they driving you crazy. So whether that be the case or not, I'm going to talk about that today. Some of the broke people become clients. Listen. Some of them do become clients, right? One way, shape, or form. And I want to talk to you about how you can make that happen. But here's the thing. 2 things before I forget. I don't know if you guys saw, but I have my money, how to market and make money online for my newbies, because my newbies have a lot of questions. So I said, I'm going to answer these questions. How to market and make money online, a $3 bundle, $3. It's over at sistersense.com/market. I talk about the 4 P's that you need to know with respect to marketing. I share my 7 favorite money makers, the things that I do consistently to make money online. And I talk about how you can monetize your magic. That's going away this weekend. So if you didn't get it or you didn't hear about it, it's $3. It's over at sistersense.com/market. Okay. Money marketing and sales is on the brain. Again, I am Sister Sense. If you're new to me, in addition to building websites, I help entrepreneurs make sense of making money online. Marketing, money, sales. I answer those big questions that you have. So if at any time you have a question and I don't get to it here on the live stream, you can email me, sistersense@gmail.com. And again, before it goes away, don't forget you can get my 4 P's, the only 4 P's you need to know with respect to marketing and making money online. This is for my newbies and aspiring entrepreneurs. You can find that at sistersense.com, which is my name, sistersense.com/market. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to talk about in more detail later. But number 2 is this. I have extended the Simplify, Serve, and Sell challenge. It's not going to close today. It's going to close on Sunday, and I'll tell you why. Ladies, keep emailing me, and maybe some of you guys have emailed me and said, hey, LaShanda, is there an affiliate program connected to the challenge? Because they want to share it with their folks, but they want to make some money in the process. I ain't mad at you, right? It's about making them dollars and making them cents. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do a tell a friend weekend. Tell your friends about the challenge. Then you email me, tell me who those friends are. For everyone that signs up, I'm going to send you $7. So how about that? You tell 10 friends, you get $70 this weekend just for talking and telling them you love the challenge, you want them to join, they join, you make money. So I've extended it from ending on Friday, which is today, to extending it to the end of the weekend on Sunday. For those of you who would like to tell your friends and participate in an affiliate sort of a way with me, the Tell a Friend weekend for the Simplify, Serve, and Sell 28-day challenge, you tell them to go to the challenge page, which is sistersense.com/simple. They go to the page, they sign up, you sign up, you email me, sistersense@gmail.com, and say, LaShanda, this person, 10 people signed up through you, through me. Give me my money. And for every person that signs up through you, I will give you $7. And for my hardcore affiliates out there, if you get more than 15 people to sign up, I will give you $10 per person. It's all about supporting. It's all about sharing information. I'm not here just to be blessed, sitting on my porch, sipping my seed, talking to you. I want to make sure that as many female entrepreneurs out there can get sexy when it comes to sales and find real, practical, simple solutions to make money online. So again, if this is something that you would like to do, if not only are you loving the challenge, one of my girls in the challenge, Carla, in our mastermind, by the way, we're having so much fun in the mastermind group in Facebook. She said, listen, that live thing that you did, the web class on 15 things messing with your money, I took that class, I entered the challenge. She said, girl, I am shooketh. After I watched that web class and took the challenge, I am shooketh. I have shaken her, hopefully in a good way, so that she is really in a space where, you know, sometimes you need a good shake to get you out of whatever funky face or thing that you're in right now so you can snap out of it and start to make some real money. She did the 15 ways to messing with your money. She watched that. By the way, watch that live stream if you haven't watched it already. I'll take it down soon. Good morning, Taylor. But she watched that and she said, girl, I'm shooketh. Shooketh and ready to go. So I wanted to make sure that I let you know those two things. Number one, if you didn't get that $3 bundle, the how to make money, marketing and making money online, the 4 P's that you need to know. The $3 bundle is over at sistersense.com/simple. And if you would, in addition to joining the Simplify, Serve, and Sell challenge, if you want to make some money this weekend, it's the Tell a Friend weekend. You join the challenge, you tell your friends to join you in the challenge. Email me, sistersense@gmail.com. Just tell me their names. LaShanda, this person, this person, this person, this person. They signed up to the challenge. We're taking it together. I'm so excited. Pay me. And I will pay you $7 for each person who signs up to the challenge through you. Simple, right? I'm trying to keep it simple for y'all. No affiliate links, no coupon codes, nothing like that. You tell them, tell me who you told, I'll pay you your money. Bam. So, all right, if that sounds good for you, does that sound good, guys? If it sounds good, drop a yes in the comment box. Let me know. Does it sound good? Yes, yes, yes. Do you have any questions for me? I love it. Awesome. Do you have any questions for me? If you have any questions for me, email me, sistersense@gmail.com, and I will answer your questions, send you any links you need, and help to point you in the right direction. So let's talk about the conversation today, which is simply this. How do you work with, how do you get paid by broke folks, people who are on a tight budget? They need you, but they can't afford you. How do you work with them? Listen, this is actually a training that I did. People paid me. They paid me hundreds of dollars to come out and listen to me talk about this stuff, right? And I'm going to tell you guys this stuff for absolutely free. Now, again, some people might go, why are you trying to sell to broke folks? That's crazy. Go where the money is. But I'm going to tell you why. Why? Some of us feel compelled. Raise your hand if you feel compelled to work with people who are on tight budgets. Oh, girl, I have heard that said to me. Listen, you've heard it said to you? Okay, so this is a good session for you. Hello, good morning. Some of us feel compelled to work with people on a tight budget. I see people saying, yes, me too. Me too. Here's my story. I tell folks, I did not start off on a shoestring budget like those other entrepreneurs like to tell you. I started off on a floss string. I said, you probably never heard that before. Because, girl, I was so broke. When I started, I didn't have a shoestring. I had a floss string budget. Y'all laughing at me. Listen. I'm being for real. You could go back to my videos from 2001. I said, girl, I ain't had no money. My money was seriously funny. So one of the reasons why I create pretty professional websites and I create low price point products is because I'm committed to the people who, like me, start off on floss string budgets. $3, $7. I told you, I just said to you guys, my $3 bundle. I don't even know how much shit I put in that $3 bundle. $3. The Simplify, Serve, and Sell Challenge is $27. It's not going to be $27 once it closes. I'm bringing it back at $97, to be honest with you, because I'm really committed to working with at least 100 women initially in the challenge, and then when I reopen it, it's going to be $97. I shouldn't have told y'all that, but I told y'all that. telling you my secrets before I put it out there. But I am committed to working with people who are on a tight budget because I was on a tight budget. Real talk. Number two, some of you guys are committed to working with people on a tight budget or who are broke because honestly, those are the only people in your circle. You want to be real about that for a second? How you sell $1 million homes, you talk to $1 million people. If you don't know $1 million people, right, you talk to the 6-figure people. If you don't know 6-figure people, you talking to the people who got 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, right? You know, who you talk to is who's in your circle. And sometimes you are trying to work with that particular client base because those are the people you have access to. Number two, right? Some of us are passionate and committed to working with people on tight budgets. Other people, those are the only people you know. Last one, real talk. Some of you don't want to work with rich people because number one, you're afraid to price high. Number two, you're afraid to talk to people who aren't you. Some of you, and I know this from the perspective of I was afraid to price. Man, I was building websites for $100. I was afraid. I was like, okay, I don't want to charge too much. They can't afford it. Or I don't want to charge too much. What if I charge too much and then they want a refund? I got to pay them back. Good Lord, I got to pay my bills, pay the baby, pay them back. Right? You got anxiety and fear around either charging more or talking to people who you feel are above your pay grade. We got to talk about this. We real talk got to talk about the reasons why you are either compelled to or attracted to broke folks. Again, am I saying something that's resonating with anybody? Yes? Yes? Can you connect on any of these levels? Because first you have to establish the connection and then we can have a real conversation. So I'm going to talk to you guys about 6 things that really matter when it comes to not only attracting or working with, but actually getting paid by broke folks, right? People you feel compelled to work with. They're on a tight budget. So here's number one for you guys. Here's number one. These are 6 things that matter. Number one, and I'm sure you know this, free matters. F-R-E-E, free matters. Okay? Broke folks don't got no money. They trying to get as much as they can get for F-R-E-E, free. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Okay? But there are a couple of things that I want you to know when it comes to free that you have to be aware of. Okay? There are a couple of things that I want you to know when it comes to free that you have to be aware of. There are 3 things, okay? Write these down. Number 1, bartering. Anybody ever have somebody come and say, hey, girl, you know I want to work with you, but can we barter? Can we do this? I mean, I've got stuff that I'm sure I would love to work with you. Can we barter? Please, baby, please, baby, please. Okay, first and foremost, I don't like to barter. I don't like to barter because I can't go to my utility company and say, listen, can I build you a website? Can you keep the lights on and the water on and I'll build you a website? Can we just do this? I mean, really, I can't do that with my utility company. So please don't think because you have access to me, you can do that. But listen, I do barter. I don't barter on a regular basis, but I do barter. I'm going to tell you who I barter with. Real talk, I have 6-figure sisters in my circle. I have millionaires in my circle. I have celebrities in my circle. I barter with somebody who comes to the table with somebody that has something exactly, that has an exchange that is equivalent. The broke folks that are coming to barter you, they don't have nothing equivalent. Except for the smart broke folks. You'll get a smart, broke person that will find something that you want and give it to you. Those are the only people you barter with. You've got a big name, you've got celebrity, you can connect me to somebody, you can teach me something, you can get my business to the $1 million level. Those are the people you barter with. Stop bartering with people who have nothing of actual value that you want. Again, I work with millionaires and celebrities. I work with people who can get me what I need. I will barter with them all day, every day. Let's play. Because everybody coming to the table with something that somebody want to eat. Smart moves. If they ain't coming to the table, and again, don't get me wrong, there are broke folks that can come to you and they can have something, but it has to be of value to you. If it ain't, no. No. If the value to you, keep in mind, is that how do I get to work with celebrities? That's a whole other conversation, boo. That's a whole other... Working with celebrities, that's a whole other conversation. But you have to become a key influencer, and you have to attract people who see value in what you do, to be honest with you. You have to attract people who see value in what you do. I've been connected with people. I've worked with projects. I've worked with y'all remember Fat Girls from the Monique movie? Raven Simone, Terry Crews, Kim Coles. Listen. I ain't gonna stop. I'm stop dropping names for a second. Stop dropping names. So we can get back to the conversations. Working with celebrities, that's a whole other conversation. But we can talk about that another day. Remind me. We'll do that. Point being, bartering, when it comes to bartering, everybody has to have something of value to put on the table. If you're going to do it for free, other than them coming to you with something that can value you, there's no reason to do it for free. Now, if the value could simply be that you're doing this because you're trying to build up your resume, okay? But if you got 3, 4, 5, 6 freebies and that's in your resume, stop the bartering. You've got enough. You don't need any more. You've got your floor taken care of. Move forward, okay? Another thing. Yesterday, I had a great conversation with you guys. I talked about how to focus on your funds. 4 essentials to focusing on your funds so you can make more. Make the most of what you have. One of the things I mentioned to you guys, because I got to make sure when I give you this information, I keep it funny. I keep it light. I keep it funny so you stay connected. I talked about Wimpy. Y'all remember Wimpy from Popeye? Wimpy loved a burger. Wimpy was my bae, and my bae loved burgers. He said, listen, I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a burger today. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a burger today. I couldn't remember the quote. I had to search for it so I could give it to you today. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a burger today. Wimpy was broke as hell. And y'all know you be messing with some wimpies in your circle. Yes? Y'all be messing with some wimpies in your circle? And he never paid. He never paid. So let me ask you a question. For those of you who are service-based professionals, do you get people who come to you, right? They come to you and they say, listen, I got you. Do this for me. Do the work. Get started and I'll pay you. Got people like that? Any of you got caught? You did work, a whole lot of work, and didn't get not paid not near $1? not one. Not $1. $1. Please, baby. Please, baby, please. One of the things that I talk about over at Simplify, Serve, and Sell is getting clear about your profit potential, getting clear about your pricing, right? Simplify, serve, and sell over at sistersense.com/simple, okay? Pricing is so important. Pricing is so important. And I'm going to tell you right now, you got to pay to play. You go to Rent-A-Center. Rent-A-Center's for the broke folks. Don't they got to pay to play? Don't they got something called layaway? But can you put 5 on it? Because you cannot make me a promise. Because if you can't pay today, I can guarantee you ain't paying me Tuesday. Your behind ain't paying me Tuesday. So put some 5s on it. How you work with broke folks is you use the strategies that work for broke folks. Layaway today. Put some 5s on it. See, the problem is you go, okay, I'll do it. Because you're desperate. And you hoping and praying that they're going to pay. No, they're going to have to pay something today to play. Write that down. They have to pay to play something. Pricing is so important. Marketing and strategies to sales, so important, because the problem is, you guys, it's not that they're broke, and it's not that you can't figure out how to work with people. You always say, they don't want to buy my stuff, they can't afford it, they can't afford it. It's how you are positioning yourself, and you don't know how to position yourself for profit. I want to help you position yourself. Like I said, number one, if you didn't get my $3 bundle on marketing, the 4 P's that you need to know to market, it's $3. sistasense.com/market. That's number one. That bundle goes away this weekend. Number two, the Simplify, Serve, and Sell 28-day challenge. 28 days we focus on your sales. I show you how to get one product and sell the hell out of that one product. We talk about what to say. We talk about the significance of what you need to do, because you don't know what to do. You're trying to do free and you don't know how to get paid with free. sistasense.com/simple. You got to pay to play. You love it. I love it. Girl, I love it. LOVE. Love it. When you bring it in them coins, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And you get access to my Facebook group so that you can go in there and you can share your big wins. You can say, I tried this, I did this, I got that, I'm making money, and I am just going to be over the moon for you. Because when you look good, I look good. I get to sell you. I get to be like, listen, look at my client. TheBomb.com. When you look good, I look good. So keep in mind that you can get paid with free. You're amazing too. Thank you, sweetie. Listen, if this is something that you guys are enjoying, share it with your friends. You can get paid with free, but the thing is that you guys, you don't know how to work that. You don't know how to work that. Pay to play some way, put 5 on it. That's one strategy, right? That's one strategy to keep in mind. So number one, I said to you, when it comes to free bartering, if everybody's not coming to the table with value, it can't work. Number two, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a burger today, cannot work. You got to find a way to pay to play today. Number three, they love free. So you can give away to attract even broke customers. Are you guys giving stuff away for free? Yes? Yes? No? Maybe so? Thinking about it? Drop in the comment box. Are you giving stuff away for free? Yes. 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 Are you getting paid for your freebies? Put money or no money. Are you getting paid for your freebies? Yes money, no money. No. Money. Money or no money? I see one money. I see quite a few of you guys here. I see one money. No. No money, no money, no money. See? Here's the problem. After bartering, after doing work, and then expected to get paid after that, y'all are giving freebies away, and you're not making money from your freebies. Yes, you can use freebies to build your list. You're giving freebies away, but you're not making money with those freebies. So I love to give you guys real life examples, because real talk, real life is what makes me a better entrepreneur. When I figure out how things work as a consumer, I get so much better as a seller. When I go to Sam's Club and my son is so excited because tomorrow is Saturday. Saturday we run errands, we go to Sam's Club, and every other aisle somebody has something for him to eat, and his behind love to eat. Mommy, we going to Sam's Club today? When we go to Sam's Club and they don't have no samples out, aww, he is so sad. Bless his little greedy behind. He is so sad when they don't have nothing for him to eat. Listen, you can get paid with free. I give it away initially for the list, and then off to the store we go. Off to the store we go. Well, listen, I'm going to tell you one thing. Off to the store we go, great, but you cannot send them to the store. I hate to tell it to you, you cannot send it to the store. Remember, for those of you who are just coming in right now, I'm talking about the different things that you need to do to work with broke folks, right? And also, I'm talking about the different things that you need to do to start selling every single day, bring in some more money, collecting them coins. I have a system on SistaSense, and it's called Simple, S-I-M-P-L-E. Select, item, market, promote, link, engage. Number one, don't try to take my system. It's not something I read in a book. It is my system. So if you want to name it, if you want to claim it, you better name me. I'm gonna tell you that. I gotta tell folks, y'all, because they be coming on these damn free things and then learning 2 things and then trying to coach people. You know who the hell I'm talking about. I'm gonna call your ass out. Learn this shit and try to steal it and then, oh girl, let me tell you. No, a damn thing. Except how to steal people's stuff. Okay, I'm gonna stop it. I gotta make sure I keep it light and breezy for y'all because this shit can get heavy sometimes. But real talk, you cannot send people to the store. The way you effectively sell is you select an item. You select one item. You market, promote, link, and engage around that one item. You watch commercials, right? You watch commercials. They don't sell you the whole thing. They don't sell every damn version of the car that they got. They sell you one car. They'll sell you one fry. Can I get one fry? Who said, can I get a rib? What is that movie? Can I get a rib? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So you use freebies, but just for one thing, right? So when you go to going back to my story, New Jack City, can I get a rib? One rib, just one rib? Broke folks, y'all. Messing with broke folks, right? Messing with broke folks. When they put out samples, right? They focus on one thing, right? Maybe they'll have 1 or 2 samples, but they don't have 50 things for free. They only have a few choice things for free. That's number 1. Number 2, they do what I like to call opt-in to upsell. Opt-in to upsell. The minute you put it in your mouth, ooh, this tastes good. Oh, you like it? Go to Altu. You can get it for $15.99 today. It's on sale today, actually, because once we stop giving away for free, it's going to go back to regular price. Opt-in to upsell automatically. See, the problem with most of you guys is you do not do opt-in to upsell. You work so damn hard on that freebie. Either you put up the sign-up page or you get me to do it for you. And that's it. That's it. You give it away for free. And then you go, ooh, girl, I hope they go to the store. Somehow they're supposed to find their way to the store or find their way to the product. And they don't find their way there. They take the free shit and they gone. Because you ain't doing opt-in to upsell. Truth. Listen, there are so many different things that you need to know with respect to sales. And I'm telling you opt-in to upsell because I want to make sure that you understand what that concept is. I use the heck out of tripwires. Absolutely. You got to use them tripwires. I'm telling you because you need to know what the concept is. But if you don't know the how of the concept, that's what I want to teach you. The first step is getting better at sales. Simplify, serve, and sell. That is the 28-day challenge that I am currently hosting so I can help you. I can teach you this system, the simple system. SIMPLE, simple. Select, item, market, promote, link, engage. It's ending very soon. It was supposed to end today. It's ending on Sunday because I'm giving you guys an opportunity this weekend to tell a friend about Simplify, Serve, and Sell. You sign up, they sign up. For every person you get to sign up, I give you $7. It's really simple. They sign up, you tell me, you give me the names, email me, tell me who signed up through you. For every person, I give you $7. That's the only reason I'm extending it for 3 days so that it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday instead of ending tonight. Bam. But you have to know, you have to get better at sales. And then once you get better at the basic of selling, then you can knock this shit out. You can do opt-ins to upsells. Hey, Fat Hollins, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining. You just got the marketing bundle. You go, girl. I see it. I'm going to call y'all out. Every time I see you sign up, I'm going to call you out. I need to get better at sales. That's what the challenge is all about. Getting better at sales. But you have to get better at sales first. Then you can start. Just got it. Awesome, sweetie. Welcome. Then you can start this process of going and really doing smart moves like opt-in to upsells, because you can get paid with free. As a matter of fact, for the first, well, once we, because I have a process for you guys, right? What's the deal? I came in late. We're talking about how to work with broke folks who need you and can't afford you. First, yes, exactly. You need to focus on one product. For some of you guys, you're overthinking, you're overwhelmed, you're overcomplicating the process because you're trying to either sell 15 things or at one time, or you're trying to sell one type of product to 15 types of people. You don't know what the hell to say on your sales copy page because you're like, if I say this, it's going to isolate this person. And if I say that, it's going to isolate that person. And that's not the way. You got to select an item. But once I share with you, once I share with you how to figure out how to fix it and select one item, then I talk about some really, these are killer things. I talk about what I like to call my EACs to sales. My EACs to sales. The first one that we actually dig into is entice, attract, compel. Write that down. Entice, attract, compel. There are 6 EACs. These are my 6 personal strategies with respect to sales. The first one is EAC, entice, attract, compel. Who just signed up? Who just signed up? I didn't see the name yet. I saw somebody just signed up. Entice, attract, compel. Write that down. Okay? And there are certain trigger words that you need to use. One of them is free, especially when you're working with broke folks. F-R-E-E, free. I said to you guys, are you getting paid with free? And unfortunately, too many. I think only one person said yes. Most of you guys said no. You can get paid with free. Ruth says over here, LaShanda, I am new, starting from scratch. Where do I start? Hello, Ruth. Number 1, email me. sistersense@gmail.com. Tell me a little bit more about when you say start where you are. But number 2, where you start is simply this. Find a good product, sell the hell out the product. If you do not have a product to sell, I can help you with that. I've got 4 awesome products that you can start to sell today. 4 awesome products that you can start to sell today. Email me, I'll tell you more about that. If you've got a product, you got to get better at sales. And that, getting better at sales, is what the Simplify, Serve, and Sell 28-Day Challenge is all about. Somebody says, can you tell us a little bit more about what it means to get paid with free? A little bit more about what it means to get paid with free. Okay, so the example I gave you here, right? I've got 4 different ways to get paid with free, and I teach you that inside the Simplify, Serve, and Sell Challenge. But the example I gave you here is simply this. Real time, when you go to your BJ's and your Sam's Club or whatever, and they give you a freebie, they give you a sample. Number 1, you should be using freebies and samples to attract people's attention. I will have to watch this again. Assimilate. It's fire. Thank you. You got to have freebies to attract people's attention. But the problem is that you guys, you're giving it away for free and then hoping that they buy. No. Immediately, once they get that free offer, you have to give them something they can buy. So when you go and they give you that sample, immediately, they give you the product. You go to Sam's Club, you put that shit in your mouth, they say, okay, go buy it. Go buy, go buy. You guys don't do that. You give them the free thing and then you hope they buy. Opt in to upsell. That's a process, okay? I can't go into the nuances of opt-in to upsell here because honestly, to be honest with you, the first thing you've got to do is learn the basics of sales. Again, there are 4 types of ways that you can give stuff away for free and make money. I tell you those 4 different types of ways inside the challenge. Simplify, Serve, and Sell, sistersense.com/simple. EAC number 1, did you write it down? Entice. You got to entice people. Got to entice them. Entice, attract, compel them to take a look at what you've got to offer. Entice, attract, compel. So listen, I said to you guys, I'm going to talk to you about broke folks. I said the first thing is that free matters. I actually have 6 things that matter when it comes to broke folks. And we just scratching the surface. I didn't even get through it yet because I just been talking about the first one. Free matters, okay? Free matters. With respect to free, the conversation was bartering, getting paid tomorrow for work you do today, and then understanding the significance of how to actually get paid with free. If you're not effectively giving stuff away for free and making money, you're not using the right get paid with free strategies. And again, I share with you specifically what you can do and how you can do that inside the Simplify, Serve, and Sell Challenge. Okay? If you want to learn more about the challenge, it's over at sistersense.com/simple. So number 1, free matters. Number 2, price matters. Price matters. Price matters. I saw one of my girls just signed up for the marketing bundle. It's $3. I teach you the basics of the 4 P's you need to know with respect to marketing and making money online. There are 4 P's that you need to know. One of them is price. Price matters. And when you are trying to attract broke folks, folks that need you but can't afford you, how much it costs is the first question they ask. See, folks with money, they don't care about the price. They care about quick and quality. If you can quickly give me something for quality, will pay you out the behind. I don't care. And you know it's true. When you got the funds, you care about quality and quick. When you don't have the funds, you care about the bottom dollar. Price, please. I am on a budget. Right? Right? So you have to be mindful of the price that's going to work for the people you were trying to reach. But guess what? It's got to be a price that not only works for them, but it's got to be a price that works for you. Price matters. For me and my industry, I always talk about what I like to call the 4 things that keep my money steady. Low price point products, high price point products, other people's products, and passive income. Hey, Sight Ain't Seeing Productions, welcome to the challenge. Every time y'all sign up, I see the alerts. I don't know who Sight Ain't Seeing Productions is, but welcome to the challenge. Welcome. Listen, I'm going to close it on Sunday. I don't know when I'm going to bring it back, but when I bring it back, it's not going to be 27. It's going to be 97. Just letting you know that now. I'm committed to helping people, and I want to make sure that I get at least 100 amazing women inside the challenge so I can help you stop feeling sleazy when it comes to sales and start feeling sexy. You got to get sexy with it when it comes to sales. You got to feel confident. Put it on like your favorite dress. Because if you are not confident when you sell, you will not sell. They be like, you stuttering. You're not confident. If you're not confident in your stuff, why am I going to buy? Right? Next. You got to feel sexy with it. You got to build up that confidence factor. So when it comes to this conversation of price matters, for my industry, I like to promote products that are anywhere, as far as low price point products are concerned, anywhere between $7 to $27. Those are my low price point products. Very rarely, but very intentionally, I will also occasionally sell products that are somewhere between $1 and $3. I don't do that a lot because, truth be told, I'm tongue-tied. Truth be told, unless you are committed to getting 1 million people to get in that $1 product, it's not worth it. So if you do free or do products that are $1 or $3, you got to have a certain mindset and a certain reason behind it. I won't talk about that today because I'm going to go too off on a tangent, and I got 6 of these to talk to you guys about. But for me, on average, it's somewhere between 7 to 27. Okay? You have to have a price point offer that's going to work with them, that's going to work for you as well. For me, again, somewhere between 7 to 27. Okay, that's a price that I like, because some of you guys, you go pricing, you have so many questions about pricing. In my marketing bundle, the one I just told you guys about for $3, the 4 P's to market and make money online, I talk about pricing, some things that you need to keep in mind with respect to pricing. And a lot of times people ask me, how much should it cost? And again, 7 to 27 is the range that I use for my low price point products. I talk more about pricing in that bundle. Again, it's over at sistasense.com/market. Okay, but that's a common question. How much should I charge? There's more that goes into pricing, but I'm just going to leave it at that for now. Okay. Now, here's the other thing that you need to keep in mind. I talked about free matters. That was number 1. Number 2, I said price matters. They want to know how much it costs. They're on a tight budget. The lower the cost, the better for them. If it's free, great. If it ain't free, got to be very low. How low can you go? Can you bring it down low? Right? That price matters. Okay? That's number 2. Number 3, options matter. Okay, wait, no. Before I get to options matter, I'm sorry, I skipped one. Before I get to options matter, pitch matters. Pitch matters. Okay? Talk about free matters, price matters, your pitch matters. Have any of you tried to give away something for free or something for a low price point, $1, $7, $3, 27, and you can't sell it? Just be honest. Yes, you can't sell it. You can't get them to opt in for the free offer, or you can't get, and you're like, you're floored. You're absolutely floored. Because you're like, listen, I created this because they say they can't afford ... They on a budget. It's a great price. They should get it. Hell, it's free. They should get it. Why are they not getting it? Because when it comes to people, especially people on a tight budget, your pitch matters. Sometimes you can't even give it away for free. You can't even give it away for $1 or $3 because you don't have the right pitch. You don't have the right pitch. Pitch is so important, okay? Pitch is so important. So I'm going to share another EAC with you guys. There are 6 EACs to sales. These are strategies that I have learned. I didn't read them in a book. This is hard knocks, me selling, click by click selling online, learning these things and then dividing them into 6 sales strategies for you. For each of the 6, I have 4 techniques, action steps, things that you can do to sell. Okay? So I shared one of those EACs with you when it comes to free. I talked about the fact that you have to entice, attract, compel. Need classes on how to pitch strategies. You need class? Awesome. Email me, sistersense@gmail.com and say, LaShanda, I need a class on this, on how to pitch. But guess what? I talk about how to pitch in the challenge. The challenge, when I give you 24 different ways to sell, really it's 24 different ways to pitch your stuff. How you pitch it. How you get paid with free. We do that for 4 days. Now, that was EAC. I talked about EAC, entice, attract, compel. Another EAC that I wanted you to know that I talk about, I gave y'all some stuff about this one a few days ago. A few days ago, I talked about 3 tricks to selling your courses and information products. I've been going hard, y'all. Live stream every day, sharing web class, free content before you even get in the challenge, stuff that you need to know as far as how to grow your money, your marketing, and your sales. Okay? I talked about EAC. This one, if you didn't hear me talk about it, write it down. Empathize, address, connect. Empathize, address, connect. Again, by the way, if this is something that you guys are feeling, share it with your followers. Take an opportunity to tweet it out, share it out, say, hey, hey, hey. Come and play with Sister Sense. We're talking about some real stuff. Not that funny stuff. Not that fake stuff. Y'all watch some scopes? Do you like my hair like this? Look at what I'm eating. I'm on the exercise bike. I do not give a shit about that shit. You need to tell me something that's going to help me collect some coins and make some money. We talking about some real stuff. I'm talking about to my entrepreneurs looking for real money. Trying to tell you all that other crap, right? Or they do a bait and switch, which I love. They give you an amazing title, right? I'm going to teach you this. And they tell you all this fluff, all this fluffy shit. You feel like you rub it up against damn bunnies. Giving you all this fluffy shit. And you like, where the meat? Where the meat? I'm giving you the meat. Girl, listen, I'm giving you the meat. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm actually flying, so I know I ain't lying. I'm giving you stuff that you can actually implement. Whether you take the challenge or you take some of my words and strategies and you go and research them for yourself, all roads lead to success. I'm not just telling you this stuff so it sounds good. It actually works. It actually works. Empathize, address, connect, EAC. Very important when it comes to your pitch. Because the problem is you're trying to give stuff away for free and you think that because it's free or it's $1 or it's $27, they're going to buy. Yes, price matters when it comes to people on a tight budget, but that's not the only thing. If they don't feel like you empathize, you really understand them, this is really for them. If they don't feel like you address the issues that they have, if they don't feel like that you connect with them, they're not going to pay you $1. They ain't even going to sign up to it for free because there's no relation, there's no connection. I said a few days ago, it's not about trying to convince people to buy your stuff. And guess what? The price is not very convincing. If the price is not right, that's important because the price has to be right. But that's not the only thing. The pitch has to be right too. If you're not resonating and you're not connecting, they're not going to buy. You have to address their problems. You have to make a strong connection. I break down that particular EAC, how to empathize, how to address, and how to connect. I break it down for 4 days. We work on that EAC, and I explain to you how to pitch and sell your product from that perspective inside the challenge. It matters. Pitch matters. Write that down. Again, I don't want to go too much off on a tangent because I feel like the more examples I give, and I want to give you guys as much as I can give you for free, but the more I keep breaking it down like that, the longer this scope is, and I have to do work. I am a designer. I do have web clients. I got stuff I got to do for my clients who paid me lots of money to do that stuff. But so the meat of this, again, I break it down inside the challenge, Simplify, Serve, and Sell, the 28-day challenge over at sistersense.com/simple for 28 days. I show you how to focus on one product and sell that product consistently, 24 ways, 24 days. You pitch it, you promote it, you link to it, you engage your community and your potential clients around it, right? We talk about all that stuff. So we talked about free matters, price matters, pitch matters. So the reason why you trying to give that stuff away for free or sell it to people and it's a low price point, the reason why they're still not buying at that low price point is because you're selling because of the price and not because you've made a strong, empathetic connection and you've clearly addressed their problems. You've given them some benefits. They see what's in it for them. The reason why they should buy, it's not there. Your pitch is not what it needs to be. You're going to need to work on your pitch, and we work on the pitch inside the 28-day challenge. Options matter. That's the next one. Options matter. Anybody on the scope that I did yesterday when I talked about dollar chicken? That was so funny. We had the funniest time yesterday when I talked about the dollar chicken. Anybody on that scope yesterday? Anybody? Anybody? I guess it's all new people. All new people. Everyday new people. It's good, 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 good. Yes, LOL. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So I saw some people saw the scope yesterday. I talked about the dollar chicken. I said, first of all, I didn't know they sold chicken at the dollar store. But girl, they sell chicken at the dollar store. Did y'all know that? They sell chicken at the dollar store? They do. You have to give people options, okay? When it comes to people who are broke or on the tight, somebody just said, oh my. I'm keeping it all the way real with you guys, okay? I'm keeping it all the way real because for some of you guys, you think about money making and sales as these things that you want to do, but the concepts are so far off. They're so overly complicated. This shit can be as simple as pie. We got to break it down, right? Got to break it down. All the way down. Break it down, all the way down. How low can you go? So... Sometimes I amuse myself. You have to. When you're sitting up in your office doing work, got to put on Pandora, make yourself laugh, make yourself feel good, right? You got to amuse yourself. Anywho, I talked about the dollar chicken yesterday because when you are thinking about people who are on a tight budget, there are actually 3 types of people that you can sell to. Good, better, best. Some people want good because that's all they can afford. Some people want better because they got a little bit more money to play with. Some people, money's not an option, so all they care about is getting the best. When you work with broke folks, you got to give them options. And I'm telling you this because, number one, you have to give them options, but you have to have options. Because some of you guys, you have products and services that you're trying to sell, but you're diming them down because you're desperate for money, and that is not the way to go. Stop diming your shit down and start giving options. You trying to give them a $5,000 program for $100 because they ain't buying it at $5,000. No, you don't do that. We don't do them things. You have to give them good, better, best. The dollar chicken, I talked about that yesterday because it's a really good example of that. Some people, all they can afford is the dollar chicken. They're going to go to the Dollar Tree, get them 2 wings, them 2 legs in a pack, go home and be quite fine. Because real talk, that's all they can afford. Some people have a little bit more money to play with. They're going to go to Walmart, Publix, Fresh Market. Maybe they got a little bit more money to play with. They're going to be like, listen, I need to get that chicken in a box. I got like 8 people in my house to feed. They're going to go to BJ's, Sam's Club, get that big box, that big old box of chicken, because that works for them. They can afford that. Other people, they want the best. They're like, is this, friendly chicken? Did you play with the chicken before you killed it? Is it organic? Is it the local vendor? I don't care if I have to spend $15. I want this much of chicken, but I want it to be fresh and clean and natural, no hormones. Right? Yes. Yes. So you understand what I'm talking about. So when it comes to working with people on a tight budget, understand that options matter. Options matter for them, and it matters for you. Whatever it is that you're trying to sell right now, do you have options? Are you giving them options? Do you need to come up with options and you have no idea how to do that? I can teach you that. I share examples because some of you guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I can share you the concepts with you, but what you really need are the examples. And I give a lot of examples because sometimes, have you ever been in a situation where somebody teaches you a concept, but you can't figure out how to apply it to your business because you don't have an example? And then, I'm going to be honest with you, some of you get the example and you still don't know what the hell to do. So that's what the Facebook group is for. So you sign up for the challenge, 28 days. We talk about 24 ways plus 4 days on how to focus on the product. So 28 days total. Some of you guys, you get the example and you go, well, this sounds really good, but I'm stuck. I don't know how to apply it. That's what the Facebook group is for. When you get in the challenge, you also get in my group. And then you can say, LaShanda, I love this concept. This is what I'm doing. Please help me make the connection. Examples are important, but being able to take that actual process and apply it to your business, that is the most important part. Because you can learn every single damn day. But if you are not actually figuring out how to apply this stuff to your unique business, you can't collect the coins. Anybody can relate to that? You learn, and you learn some shit that is good. You learn some good shit. Not that fake stuff, some good. But you still don't know how to apply it to your business, and that is why you're stuck. That is why you're stuck. So you have to understand that options matter. What options can you provide to them? Not only for them, but again, for you. Because if you are in a position right now where you're trying to sell to people and you want to give them the best, and you are literally like, I'm going to give you everything I got. I'm going to give you every service, every solution, because you're trying to get them to buy, right? You're trying to give them a reason to buy. You're trying to convince them to buy. I'm going to give you everything but the kitchen sink. Everything but the kitchen sink. That's not the way to go. Number one, it's not about giving them everything but the kitchen sink. It's about your pitch. When I talked about how to empathize, address, and connect, I tell you this because it's so true. When you actually empathize, address, and connect with your clients, they will beg you to take their money. They will beg you. How much? When? Take it, please. Take it. You don't have to convince anybody of anything when you connect. It's not about giving them everything in the kitchen sink, because I know some of you guys, that is your strategy to everything. Give them everything, and if I give them everything, they'll buy. And then you feel like shit once they buy, because you're like, I gave them all that shit, and they only gave me that much. You feel like a damn dog, just to be real. I know what that's like, because I've done that. I had to learn this shit the hard way. I've been there. I've done that. You give them everything. Either you upset because you like, I cannot believe I gave them all of that. You happy you made a sale, but the minute you make the sale and see how much you actually got, you upset. Because you like, I gave them all of that for that much? Or, that's if it's a product or a digital product. But hell, when it's a service, you like, I got to do all this work and this is all I'm getting. They're trying to work me for a damn slave for $5. You get the funky face. Y'all know I've been talking about the funky face for the last couple of days, and you know what the funky face is, because you know what it feels like when you get the funky face. It's not about giving them everything in the kitchen sink. You create options for that particular product, not just for them, because options work for them. Then they can see they can get the good, they can get the better, they can get the best. You also give options for you so that you're not working like your slave or getting minimal money when you can get better. Also keep in mind, and let's be clear, that there are some folks that can afford more. I'm going to talk about them in a second. Even when they say they broke. I'll talk about that in a second. But these are things that you have to keep in mind. Thank you, Carla, for sharing and tweeting out this session. Remember, guys, you can share this with your followers if you feel like this is something that they should know. Okay? So keep that. If ever you want to think about this, remember the dollar chicken. LaShanda talked about the dollar chicken. People who are broke, they need flexibility when it comes to their funds, because their funds is funny, right? So you got to give them options. Got to give them options. And you have to stop diming yourself down, diming down your quality, diming down your products and your services in an effort to appeal to them. That's not the way to go. That's not the way to go. Work on your pitch. Work on your EACs. Like I said, entice, attract, compel, empathize, address, connect. Those are 2 of the 6 EACs that I share with you guys inside Simplify, Serve, and Sell. Mindset matters. Mindset matters. It's an important conversation. It's not a conversation that I have a lot with people because, to be honest with you, I feel like people over talk about mindset stuff. And sometimes when they over talk about mindset stuff, they only keep it fluffy and they don't give you the meat behind the mindset. I want to give you the meat behind the mindset today. Mindset matters. People who say they broke, they can't fund you, they can't afford you, they funds is funny, things is tight. There are a couple of things that you need to know with respect to mindset matters. Number 1, some people are certifiably experts at telling you they can't afford it. Because number 1, they believe it, or number 2, they want to pull on your heartstrings and sell it. Girl, you know I don't got no money, but I really need to work with you, and I think that you're so amazing, and your products are so amazing. They're going to fill your head up with everything to make you feel good. They trying to figure out how low can you go? Can you get out low? They trying to figure out how to pull at your heartstrings. Begging, 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 begging. Some folks, they know how to play the victim card like nothing. Play it like the violin. They can play that victim card like the violin. And because you are so compelled to help, because you are so compelled to give them something, because you're so desperate to get money, you don't realize that there are a lot of things that go into mindset, and mindset matters when it comes to working with people who either are broke or they say they can't afford you, but they can. Number 1, understanding that for some people, it ain't all true. Some folks are just trying to pull at your heartstrings. Also keep in mind that people buy what they want. People buy what they want. Even when they broke, even when the bills got to be paid and the baby needs to be fed, you know and I know that people buy what they want. So, number 1, stop thinking that everybody who is broke can't afford you, because people buy what they want. And the problem is you haven't pitched well enough. You haven't emphasized, addressed, and compelled them well enough for them to feel like they want your shit, to be honest with you. You keep thinking that money's the problem. That's not the only problem, or in some cases that's not the real problem. The real problem in some cases is that you've not pitched well enough for them to be really, really compelled and excited about your offer. You haven't enticed them. Sometimes you guys are so excited to get paid, you haven't enticed. You haven't given away quality freebies. A lot of entrepreneurs, because I work with them, they think about freebies like, I just need to make something up. I just need to give them something. I just need something to get them in the door. Your freebies need to be off the chain. Your $1 and your $2 and your $3 need to be off the chain. No offense, they can't be them Chinese products. You buy them for 50 cents and they break in 5 minutes or 5 seconds. That quality has to be there. It has to be there. You can't just come up with some shit and say, ooh, they'll take it for free, because sometimes they won't take it for free. And if they take it for free and they look at it and they think it's shit, and you know it's shit, they ain't coming back to buy. They're going to ask for a refund. They're going to be pissy as hell, and you've lost someone. If you're going to give your best for free, or even at a low price point, you better bring your best. You better bring it like you giving them something for $1,000, because they will be gone. I'm just letting you know. They will go. But this is mindset matters. This is mindset conversation, the meat behind the mindset conversation, because this stuff matters. Some people, they can get it, and either you think they can't afford it, or they are telling you they can't afford it. I'm going to give you a great example. I'll never forget one of my first real web projects. I was working with a young lady, and she's on welfare. And a lot of times people come to me, and they will tell me their story. They will be very, very open with me with their story. Either number one, they'll open with me because they want to see how low I can go with the price when they tell me their story. Or just real talk number two. They feel me, that I've empathized with them, I've resonated with them. They feel like I am a friend, and I want to be on some level. You know, it's most important to be a professional. You know, I am the, you're the consumer. You're my client. You know, I'm the business person. You're the client. Sort of keep that professional there. But real talk, especially when I work with my sister girls, they tell me things. So I had this young lady, she came to me, she was on her subsidy and she had multiple children. I think maybe she had about 5 kids, and she needed a website. She needed a website. She's like, hey, I know you could do this, you do amazing stuff, how much? I was compelled to give her the lowest offer I could give her, because I'm like, this girl is on welfare, she can't afford me. I don't want to say something too high and she can't afford it. You know what she said to me? LaShanda, I don't care how much, I'm taking my whole check and I'm giving it to you. I ain't taking my, I don't think that she should do that. Mind you, I didn't think that she should do that. But that was her process. I'm sitting here studying her money more than she studied. She's like, listen, I need this website. You're going to do it. Whether I take my subsidy check or some folks, listen, this is a whole other conversation. But listen, when you know things that people do on a broke budget, you know. I'm just telling you I know based on what I've seen and what I've seen people do. Some people say, listen, I'm at school. They just gave me my check for the funds I'm supposed to be putting towards school. I'm going to take that money, I'm put towards this. I'll put towards that. Listen, folks know how to move that money around and get what they need. But you cannot simply be in a position where you think somebody can't do something based on what you would do. Because what you would do, I wouldn't take a subsidy check and pay for something. I wouldn't take funds that are supposed to go to school and pay for something. I wouldn't do that. But I'm not my client. I'm not them. I'm not them. And honestly, it's not my business what they do. It's not my money. It's their money. How they want to do their money is their money. Mindset matters. How you think about them, how they think about them, that stuff matters. I think I told her I would do it for like $200 or something like that. Because again, I still was like, I don't want to build a website for her. She don't got no. Listen, I could have told her $1,000 and she would have paid it because she wanted it, number one. Even though I'm thinking, oh, she don't got the money and she using her subsidy and that. I'm all up in my feelings about her money. I could have told her $1,000. She would have paid me that day because she wanted it. And I talked myself out of $1,000 because I was so focused on her money and how she was spending it and not studying that is not how you sell. People don't simply buy based on how much money they have in their bank account. They will find the money. If they have to find a friend, if they have to use funds from something else, if they have to put it on a credit card, if you pitch it right, or you don't even have to compel them, they are already convinced that you have what they want, they will find a way. Sometimes you guys are talking yourself out of money because your mindset ain't right. Or they come in with a mindset that convinces you that you need to dime down your prices for them. Mindset matters. Am I speaking to anybody? Y'all quiet right now. When y'all get quiet, I'm like, ooh, they either in their feelings or I'm saying something that is not connecting. I don't want y'all to be in your feelings right now. I want to connect. I want to connect. Am I connecting? Am I connecting? Somebody says, yes, preach, preach. Okay. Got to make sure y'all are up. Too early to be sleepy. Too early to be down. Listen, mindset matters. One of the things that I want to do with you is to help you work on your mindset, because there are different things that are going on in your head that are preventing you from making money and making sales. A few days ago, I talked about 15 things messing with your money. Did y'all watch that? I talked about 15 things messing with your money. If the audio is not good for you, maybe you have to go out and come back in. I talked about 15 things messing with your money. Before we even get into sales, if things are messing with your money and they're in your mind, you're not going to sell. I could teach you strategy after strategy after strategy. You won't implement because you haven't addressed the things messing with your money. Watch that. If you didn't watch it, you got to watch it. But I want to make sure that I teach you the psychology of sales. I want to talk about the mindset stuff that actually matters, not the she foo fluffy shit. The stuff that actually matters, your mindset and their mindset, because you have to get through their mindset. If you are committed to or compelled to work with broke folks, folks that can't afford you. You have to know how to work with their mindset. That's why you have to understand how to get paid with free. That's why you have to understand how to make sure that you are pitching correctly. That's why you have to understand how to make options for them and for you that work for everybody. That's why you have to understand when you barter, there's a right way and a wrong way to barter. There's a right way and a wrong way to give things away for free. These are the mindset things. These are the psychology things. These are the things that I want to break down for you inside of the Simplify, Serve, and Sell 28-Day Challenge. It's more to it than just, here's my product, buy. The process is simple. You get a product and you sell it. That's the simple part. The psychology behind it, the systems behind it, the things you say when you're looking to promote to them, that's the meat of the conversation inside of Simplify, Serve, and Sell. And I want you to be mindful of if any of this stuff is resonating with you, especially right now we're talking about mindset matters, when they pull at your heartstrings, when they tell you they can't afford it, or you in your mind believe they can't afford it, when they're going to find a way to play, right? You diamond down your stuff, or you trying to get them everything but the kitchen sink, when there's another way to do this. Those are things that are important. Again, broke folks buy big all the time. You know it, I know it, we've seen it all. Broke folks will find a way to get that iPhone 11, them red bottoms. They will find a way. They will find a way. What was it, a month ago, 2 months ago? It was Carnival in Trinidad. Folks be like, listen, I know the bills got to get paid, but I'm going to Carnival. They would take the last check, make sure they at Carnival, because ain't no bill collector messing with they carnival. Listen, broke folks will buy big if they want it, if they feel compelled to buy it. So stop thinking about the excuses as blockage. I cannot buy. They can't afford it. They won't buy it. Ah! Those are all excuses. And in some cases, those excuses make you feel good because you haven't really tackled the real issue, is that you don't know how to sell. Because again, whether you sell it to them for $1 or you sell it to them for $10,000, there is a way to sell. The broke person will buy big, or they'll buy the thing that they can afford because you have given them options. But you have to understand that all of these things matter. Every single one. Bam, bam, bam. Free matters. Price matters. Options matter. Mindset matters. Real talk matters. This is the last one I'm going to talk about today, and then I got to go. I like to play with y'all, but I got to go. Gotta move. Real talk matters. Real talk matters. Y'all ever heard of Eminem, the rapper? Right? One of my favorite songs from him is Slim Shady. Right? I'm Slim Shady, the real Slim Shady. Won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Eminem. I know he's not as big as he used to be. Right? Won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. I'm going to tell you, real talk matters. Eminem is all about the real talk. And one of the things that you guys are not doing is you are not saying, won't the elephant in the room please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. The elephant in the room needs to stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. The elephant is the room is the money conversation. The money conversation that you don't want to have and they don't want to have because everybody afraid. But you have to have real talk conversations with clients, especially clients who broke on a budget. Because real talk matters. Real talk number one that matters. I said to you, I can't afford it. We talked about the mindset aspect of it, but let's talk about the conversational piece of it. Folks come to you and you like, God, I know they can't afford it. Or they thinking, oh God, this is really good. I really want it, but I can't afford it. And nobody wants the elephant to stand up because nobody knows how to talk about the elephant. Nobody knows how to talk about the elephant. But when they say to you, oh my God, I can't afford it, there's so many things that you can say. Number one, you can say, I got you. You can't afford it right now? Here, get this for free. Go through this right now. When you're ready, come to me. You can get paid with free. You don't know how to do that? I teach you that inside of the challenge. Simplify, Serve, and Sell. Zense.com/simple. Number one, you don't have to give it to them for free. If they say, I can't afford this, number one, hey, look, I got this for free. Go get that. Go get that, run with that, use that until you can pay me. Oh my God, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. Guess what? Sometimes they waiting for you to say, I'll give it to you for cheap, or I'll give it to you for free. They're waiting to see how low you could go. Can you get on low? It's a conversation. It's a back and forth. They come to you, they say, I can't afford it. You say, girl, I got you. Good, better, best. What you need, I got you. Take this option, or this option. All of a sudden, what? Conversation changed. No longer are you saying, I'm a dime a download. How much can you afford, right? They asking you, well, how much does it cost? You asking them, how much can you afford? You trying to play that game to see if you can get a price and they will actually buy at some price point. You don't want to tell them how much it costs. You're playing a conversation game. They come to you, how much does it cost? How much can you afford? Maybe if they tell me how much they can pay, and then I tell them, okay, well, as a matter of fact, that's how much it is, they'll buy. Sometimes they still don't buy. And you like, damn it, I locked myself into a low price point, and they ain't gonna buy the shit now. Why? Because they want to get you to say that low price point, then they come back and get it later. And you're like, damn, give them options. Don't give them an opportunity to get you to dime it down. Give them options. See, but you don't know how to set the options. You don't even know what options to create for your good, better, best. You get stuck. Real talk matters. Real talk matters. You have to have the money conversation. Number one, you have to have the money conversation about how much it costs and what the options they have. Number two, you have to have the money conversation about what is in it for them. Empathize, address, connect. What's in it for them? They want to know. Remember, I said your pitch matters. You got to talk about the benefits. What's in it for them? Let's talk. Okay, I know you want a budget. I know you're on a budget. This is what it includes. I know you want a budget. Let's talk. There's so many things that you need to talk about when it comes to broke customers and customers on a tight budget. You have to address their fears. Their biggest fears is, I want it and I can't buy it. You have to talk about the elephant in the room. And if you're afraid to talk about that elephant, I've just given you a few strategies. Getting paid with free. Number one. Number two, giving them options. You want to dig deeper into those and you want to learn even more inside the challenge. Simplify, Serve, and Sell. 28 days. We dig in and we dig deep. Because there are ways for you to do this. You joined? Welcome. So excited. For all of my ladies who joined, guess what? It's Tell a Friend weekend. Go tell your friends to join. Send them to the page, then send me an email. LaShanda, I told so-and-so, I told her, I told her, I told her. And don't just tell me that you told them. They had to have joined, by the way. Tell them, have them join. They join, you join, you tell me who they are, and I'll give you $7 for every single person who joins through you. Tell a Friend weekend. This is for those of you who said to me, LaShanda, is there an affiliate program? I want to join. I want to promote you, but I want some change in the process. Tell a friend. Each one who signs up through you, I'll send you $7. And if you one of my super affiliates and you get at least 15 people and more than 15 people, from there, I'll give you $10 a person. I just keep giving, keep giving, keep giving. Let's go halvesies on this. I partner and play with the friends who want to play with me. If you're about collecting them coins this weekend, committed to focusing not only on the content in the challenge, but getting some of your favorite people who you know need this in. Hey, I'm going to share the coins with you, right? That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. It's not about just making money and then like just keeping it all for yourself and hoarding it. I could hoard these secrets, by the way. The things that I'm sharing with you, I could hoard this stuff. I know this stuff. I ain't gonna tell her, because if I start telling people, they're gonna start using my stuff. Guess what? You look good, I look good. Then I get to be like, yeah, look at my clients. Look at how awesome they are. Look at these amazing, beautiful, highly driven women inside the challenge, learning, implementing, making coins, building a budget. Bam! I'm excited. So you got to share the love. Tell a friend weekend. Inside Simplify, Serve, and Sell. You tell your friends. They sign up. For everyone that signs up, email me. Say, LaShanda, this person signed up. That person signed up. I'll give you $7 for each person. Okay? I'm doing this not because I need to, but because you guys asked me. You don't know how many emails I got in the last couple of days. And I kept saying, no, I'm sorry, I don't have an affiliate program connected to this offer. And I was like, all right, fine. The easiest, simplest way to do this is tell a friend. Word of mouth marketing, old school marketing, it works. Let's make it work for the challenge. Okay? Sounds good? Sound good? Yes, yes, yes. Want to make sure that I'm connecting with y'all. That I'm connected. If it makes sense, awesome. Okay? So real talk, like I said, matters. You have to address the issues that your clients are having, the things that they're afraid to talk about, and real talk, the things that you're afraid to talk about. You know, I am a typer and not a talker. One of the reasons when I started that I just wanted to do websites and I just wanted to create information products is because I didn't want to talk to people. I was afraid. I didn't even want to get on the phone with people. Folks throw numbers at me like girls throw panties at a concert. Folks be throwing their numbers at me. LaShanda, here's my number. Please, baby, please call me, call me. You know, you go to that concert with your favorite guy and you be just throwing the panties on the stage. Throw the panties on the stage. Well, I am a pseudo celebrity online, so they be like throwing them numbers. Call me, girl. Call. I was afraid, y'all. I was afraid to talk to people over the phone because I did not know what to say. I didn't want them to say they couldn't buy because you know, when you in a mode and you trying to make money and somebody said they can't buy, it's like, Lord, Elizabeth, take me now. She can't buy it. I need the money today. You try not to cry on the phone. You trying real hard. I was like, I can't get on the phone. I can't. Deathly afraid of conversations because I didn't know what to say. But baby girl, I've been doing this for 17 years. I've been working on at home for the last 10 years. I've been doing this for a long time. I know I look cute, right? I look like I'm 16. I've been doing this for a long time. So I've learned a lot. That I can sit on the phone, I can talk, I can get in front of a stage, hundreds of people, sell out. Made $15,000 in 1 hour. Front of the stage. I know how to do it now. I know how to sell well, sell consistently. Because I sat down and I did the work. Some of you guys are afraid to do the work. You're too afraid to fail. You have to have the real talk. Real talk matters. But in order for you to be able to confidently have the real talk conversation, you have to know what to say. A few days ago, I talked about one of my clients, and I said, you know what? She went to an event, and she was trying to sell, and people were coming to her table saying, ooh, that's too expensive. Ooh, can I get it for free? Ooh, that's nice. I get it later. So discouraged, so disappointed, so defeated and broken. She just gave it all away. I said, too many of you guys, instead of ABC, you ABG. ABC is a very popular marketing term, which means always be closing. But instead of always be closing, you always be giving. You giving everything away, either because you want to feel good, right? You don't feel good because they didn't buy. You want to feel some form of good, so you give it away. Or because you don't know what to say, how to change the conversation so that it's not simply about them not being able to afford, but you showing the value and showing them that they can afford it. Or you knowing that they playing with you and they can't afford it. And they just trying to call you on your bluff and you going to call them on theirs because you know how to sell. You know what to say. Right? You have to know what to say. Then you feel confident. Then you don't feel like the sleazy salesman begging everybody for $1. You feel like the sexy seller. You know, for me, while they are not sexy people on any means, the sexiest sellers, when you look at the stock market and when you see them and they're running around the room and their hands up in the air, they so excited because the money's coming in, they the sexiest sellers because they know what to do. They know what to do. They making them sales hand over fist, hand over fist, hand over fist. Right? They may not look sexy in their little bald heads, their white shirts and tan pants, but they confident and they excited. You want to be excited too. So listen, I told you guys I'm going to talk about today how to work with broke folks, people who need you but can't afford you. Hopefully I talked about it in a way that resonated. Free matters, price matters, pitch matters, options matter, mindset matters, real talk matters. Okay? All of these parts of the equation. So hopefully you have enjoyed this. Hopefully somewhere in this you've come out with maybe some revelations of things that you were doing that you want to stop, or maybe some things that you weren't doing that you want to start. Again, I always want you to walk away with some meat, not the fluffy. Whether you sign up for the challenge or not, I want to make sure that I provided you with value. If you have any questions that I have not covered, or if you have anything that you said, can you dig a little bit deeper, LaShanda? I missed that. Or really, I wanted to ask you that. Email me, sistersense@gmail.com. Good morning, Faye. Good morning, my lovely. Awesome. You got both of them. Yay. We get to play 28 days. 28 days. Yay. So the both of them, because I just saw a couple of people just join in. Hey, Faye. Good morning. Good morning. The both of them. This weekend, I have my 4 P's, the only 4 P's you need to know with respect to marketing. I created this beautiful bundle. It's $3, but it is information packed for my newbies who have questions about marketing and making money online. Number 1, I share with you my 4 P's, the only 4 P's you need to know with respect to getting started marketing and making money online. Those 4 P's. Number 1. Number 2, I share with you my 7 favorite money makers. It's a 90-minute training, and I break down the 7 favorite money makers, the things that I do to make money online. A 90-minute training. This is $3, okay? You get a 30-minute audio on my 4 P's, the 4 P's with respect to marketing and making money online. It's sistersense.com/market, by the way. That's where this particular bundle is. Number 2, you also get the 90-minute training as a bonus to the 30-minute audio. It's a bonus. You get to listen. And this is a training that people paid for. They came here in North Carolina, sat down 90 minutes. I talked to them and I talked to them and taught them my 7 favorite money makers. Broke it down. I said, this is what I love to do to make money. And out of these 7, pick the ones that best fit your personality. Some of you guys are trying to sell stuff that does not fit your personality. So I break down the different type of personality types with respect to entrepreneurs and how you can pick the product that fits your personality. That's a 90-minute training. You get access to that as well as a bonus. And the best bonus gift of all, I do have a magazine. Oprah is on the cover of her magazine, and baby girl, I am on the cover of mine. The Sister Sense in-print magazine is 20 pages. The recent issue is how to monetize your magic and build your wealth. In that issue, you get that digital copy. It's 20 pages. You get that as well. $3. This is my mini bundle. It goes away this weekend, and you get that over at sistersense.com/market. Somebody said, I know that's right. You feeling me, Carla? You feeling me? I got you. sistersense.com/market. It's a $3 bundle. This is for my newbies because you know what? I've been working with my OGs, my clients who've been working with me for years now, and then I've got new clients, and quite a few of my newbies are clueless. They're like, LaShanda, I don't know how to do this thing called marketing. And so I just wanted to give them the basic understanding of this is what you need to know, how you get started, how you make money. And that's what that is all about. But it's $3, and it's got a lot of good in it, so I cannot keep it there forever because it's $3, right? I'd be crazy to give this away forever for $3. But you can get it now, sistersense.com/3. That was number one. I just saw somebody said, yay, I got both of them. That was number one. Number two is the Simplify, Serve, and Sell 28-Day Challenge. For 28 days, I want to share with you 24 ways to sell one product. You guys are overwhelmed. You're overcomplicated the process. You're overthinking this process. You're making it too damn hard. You're trying to do everything and ending up doing nothing. We got to stop that. Second quarter of the year, playtime is over. We need to make sure you're implementing. Just ordered the bundle. Yay! Can't wait to dive in. Me too. Once you dive in, email me. Let me know what you think. Let me know what questions you have. sistersense@gmail.com. Yay, I'm so excited. You just got the bundle. Awesome. $3, but let me tell you, it is priceless. The price point, I'm not even studying $3. I ain't try to make $1 million off of $3. It's not about the price point. Number one, I wanted to answer questions for the people who had those questions. It is priceless. There's a lot of good in there. So I'm excited. Email me, sistersense@gmail.com. Let me know what you think once you dive in. And of course, if you have any questions that you need answered. For the challenge, the Simplify, Serve, and Sell challenge, that is my big baby, because I wanted you to figure out how to get this stuff done, how to stop being in your head and keep it simple. Select item, market, promote, link, engage. SIMPLE, my simple system. Select an item, you select item, you market it, you promote it, you find 101 ways to link to it, and you engage. Hey, Washington Designs, yay, you got the bundle, awesome. Awesome, so excited for you. Again, once you dig in, come to me, let me know, because I want to know what you guys think about it. This bundle is for my newbie, so I can help you get clear and move forward with respect to how to market and make money online. The 4 P's you need to know. My favorite money makers, my 7 favorite money makers. I've been doing this for 17 years, working at home for 10 years. The things that I absolutely love to do with respect to making money online. I share that with you. It's a 90-minute training. Can you believe that? 90-minute training, 20-page magazine, 30-minute audio on marketing, $3. Are you crazy? Can you believe that? I know. Girl, please, listen. I told you, you bad. Listen, I've got so much information to give. The price point doesn't even matter anymore. The price point doesn't even matter anymore. I'm like, here, take this one, take this one, take this one, take this one, take that. I just got so much to give. And I want you to get this, because again, when you look good, I look good. When you get this, you look good, I look good. But more importantly for me, honestly, I am serving. I've been called to serve. I call it the Simplify, Serve, and Sell Challenge because number one, you need to simplify the process. You need to sell as an entrepreneur, because let's just be honest, if you're not selling, it's a hobby. It's not a business, right? Ruth says she just got the bundle. Yay, wonderful, Ruth, I'm excited. Yay. Once you start to dig in, let me know what you think, girl. Let me know what you think. I'm excited. Ruth just got the bundle. Awesome. You do have to sell, and you have to sell well if you're an entrepreneur. I know my creatives, they in a creation sort of mind. They create every day, but they're not selling. If you're an entrepreneur, you got to simplify the process. You have to sell. But if you're committed to this, I just hopped in. What's the bundle? The bundle is how to market and make money online. It's $3, sistersense.com/market. I show you the 4 P's to market and make money online. I share with you my 7 favorite money markers and the things that I do to make money, my money makers. And I also talk about how you can monetize your magic and increase your wealth. It's an audio, 30 minutes. It's a 90-minute webinar training, and it's my 20-page magazine. $3, sistersense.com/market. Just jumped on. Awesome. Just want to make sure that you're clear about that. That's number one. Ruth just got the bundle. Yay! Excited about that. Yay, Ruth. Definitely let me know, guys. Once you dive in, let me know what you think. So I said to you guys, it's about simplifying the process. You've got to sell, but you have to serve. See, some people, they just about the money. I'm not that type of person. If I was that type of person, I would not give this shit to you for $3, because it's not $3. You would more likely be paying $47 or $97. To be honest, if I was on, I'm just going to be honest with you. If it was just about the money. The things that I teach in the Simplify, Serve, and Sell Challenge, again, sistersense.com/simple. the Simplify, Serve, and Sell 28-Day Challenge. I'm going to be honest with you. I broke this bitch down. Forgive me. Sometimes I have a potty mouth when I get real. I feel like I'm a gangster sometimes. I don't know. My T.I., my Busta Rhymes, my Missy Elliott. My inner child comes out. I'm from Brooklyn, by the way. So I don't normally have a potty mouth, but sometimes when I get really into myself, it comes out. It really only comes out with my hubby. He's like, girl. That's the Brooklyn girl in me sometimes, but forgive me. But honestly, I'm being real with you. When it comes to sales, picking a product and selling, I broke it down. I broke it down to the point that when I looked at the Simplify, Serve, and Sell challenge, I said, LaShanda, at the very least, you should be selling this for $100. Right? You said you're about to say your NYC is showing, girl. You better put it back in. Pull it back in. That Brooklyn girl is coming out. It's coming out. Even how I move my hands. You know I'm a Brooklyn girl. You know, it's in me. It's in your blood. I live in North Carolina right now, sipping on my swing. I don't have my sweet tea. I got my what is this? My smoothie. I got my smoothie this morning. I got my sweet tea. But, you know, NYC is always in me, all day, every day. Faye, you know what I'm talking about. All my NYC girls know. No matter where you go, you always gonna be NYC. All day, every day. And if you grew up in the 80s and the 90s, you got that 80s, 90s swag, right? You just can't get rid of it. That's just all day, every day. But let me get back to what it is that I was trying to say to you guys. Point being, it's about simplifying the process. It's about learning how to really be strategic when it comes to sales. But again, it's about serving. It's about serving for me. It's not just about the money, because I wouldn't put stuff at $3 and $27 if it was just about the money, especially when I have people who drop $1,000 on me. I have high-paying clients. I do. And, you know, I could spend all of my time focusing on them. I can focus on, listen, let's be real. I'm going to be real with you, right? Because when it comes to marketing and sales, you have to know where your customers and your clients are, right? You have to know where they are. So when you want to create HPPs, high price point products, when you want to sell to people who are ready to drop the 6 figures and the 7 figures and the $1 million, you have to be where they are. And I'm going to be honest with you. Unless they are creating live videos or privately and secretly watching them, the vast majority of them are not where the vast majority of people are when it comes to social media marketing and sales. They're not. I'm committed to people who are in the 20,000, 30,000, 50,000. I just made 100,000. I'm at 200,000. I'm committed to those people because I get those people. I started off not on a shoestring budget. I started on a floss string. So I'm committed to those people. I'm committed to serving the audience that I believe I've been called to serve, because I know what it's like. I grew up in Brooklyn. I know what it's like when you want nice things, but you want a tight budget, right? So because of that, I serve the way I serve, and I give the way I give for those reasons. You have to have a reason behind it. I'm not just about the money. I want to make sure that I can do this and teach this to other people. I love that I've been doing this for 17 years now. I've got 17 years worth of content online, back to 2000. It's 2017. I got 17 years worth of content online. I don't just do it because it makes me money. I do it because I love it. My first website, Multiple Shades of You Online, I created it for young girls of color because I felt like there was not enough positive stuff for us out there. Sister Sense, making sense of making money online. I create it because it's too many sister girls like me who want to do this. And they don't feel like they have reflections of them online. And they don't feel like they have other sister girls talking to them. Now, do I only talk to sister girls? No. I talk to men and I talk to other people of other races, you know, other ethnicities. But you have to have a point of reference. Forgive me. That last question, I did not see it. But email me, sistersense@gmail.com. Ask me the question again via email and I will answer. Okay? Forgive me, I didn't see that. sistersense@gmail.com. Ask me the question, I'll answer it for you today. So you have to have a reason behind what it is that you do. These are my reasons. By the way, when I created my first website, Multiple Shades of You Online, I absolutely was in love back in the day, back in 2000 when I was in college. I was in love with this cartoon called Hey Moni. You guys ever seen that cartoon, Hey Moni? It's about these two black women, and I was just floored. Number one, I love cartoons. Number two, I'd never seen an adult cartoon with black women. It was an adult cartoon and it had black. I was like, what? Hey Moni, look it up. You can probably watch the old episodes on YouTube. Hey Moni. I watched it and I wanted more. I went online. I was looking for black women. I was looking for, all this stuff. And triple X was coming up everywhere. All this stuff that was negative. All this stuff that shows people focused on the images of black women and over-sexualizing black women. And I was just disgusted. I said, I don't like this. But I'm a person, I don't vent. If there's something that I see that I don't see, I create the image I want to see. Be the change that you seek. That's always been my motto. So I created Multiple Shades of You Online because I said I wanted more positivity out in the webosphere with respect to people of color, because there are multiple shades to us. We're not just one shade, one mindset, one location, one price point, one stereotype. Multiple Shades of You Online. MSOYonline.com. I created that 17 years ago because I wanted to serve. And then in the process of creating MSOY, I realized I'm not the only one. There's so many other amazing people of color creating amazing content for people of color, but we're so dispersed. We're so disfranchised. The media and all these other big boys are so invested in keeping us separated and not mobilized. It's so many of us thinking there's so few of us. I created my directory, Search Urban. I digged deeper because there's an audience that I wanted to serve. There are people who I wanted to reach, and I wanted to show I'm not the only one doing this. You have to have a reason as to why you want to do what you want to do. And by the way, I'm telling you, you can make money, and I'm talking about collecting coins, but if making money is your only objective, you're going to do this for 2 days, and when you're not making money, you're going to stop. You have to have a reason. You have to know who you're trying to serve. It has to be in here. It has to be real. It has to be authentic. It has to be true, because I wouldn't do this for 17 years for $3 here and $27 here. I wouldn't do this for 17 years to have people say, I really want it, but LaShanda, I can't afford it. I wouldn't do this if I wasn't committed to serve, because there are a lot of reasons that are going to throw you off. There are going to be a lot of days when you look at your bank account and you're like, really? Lord, really? I know people who make more money doing what I do, saying less than I do. I know people who learn from me. I know people who can say that the first day they came on the web, before they became an expert, I was talking about making money online before anybody else was doing it for my sister girls. I know people who who you bought from. Before they was doing it, I was doing it. 17 years strong. I'm not telling you this because I'm cocky. I'm telling you this because I'm confident and I'm committed to serving. I ain't gonna name no names. I don't play that way. I don't play that way. That's not how big boys play. When you got the big girl panties on, you don't play that way. I'm not dropping names. But I'm telling you this because if you want to do what you want to do, please know that you have to be committed to serving. You know, there are some people who talk about, oh, follow your passion, follow your passion, follow your passion. I get that. I'm following my passion. But you also have to make sure that your passion is profitable. You're purposeful and profitable. If you can't get them 3 P's right, purpose, passion, and profit, you need to keep working till you do. That's all I'm going to say to you. You need to keep working till you do. If you can't get the purpose, the passion, and the profit to align in a way that's going to make you money, you don't feel like you fleecing people, you don't feel like you selling shit just to sell it, and then once you made all your money, it's on to the next thing. You don't feel like you're trying to just do shit to get rich quick, but this is what you've been called to do by the Most High. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if I make $1 today or $7,000 today. The God has me. I'm going to stop preaching. I'm going to get off my entrepreneurial pulpit. Doesn't matter. When people say, God bless you, LaShanda, bless you, bless you, bless you. Listen to me. Them blessings, that's like money in the bank. Every single blessing ensures that whether I make it today or I don't, he's got me because I'm living in my purpose. Sipping my sweet tea or my smoothie on my porch. That's all that is. That's all I care about. At the end of the day, I always tell you guys, each one, reach one. Each one, teach one. We'll all make it to the top. There's enough for all of us. You don't have to take from people. You don't got to steal from people. You don't have to try to convince people. Like I told you guys, you don't have to convince. Connect. Compel. Strategically sell. Everything will fall into place. But if your heart ain't in it, if you're not serving for the right reasons, if you buying things for the wrong reasons or buying the wrong things, if you're overcomplicating the process, spinning your wheels, people tell me that all the time. Shit, people telling me that this week. One of the ladies in the mastermind, Carla, she said, listen, I watched 15 things that are messing with your money. I watched it and I started the challenge. LaShanda, I was shookest. We are having so much fun in a mastermind group. I don't know if you know that when you sign up to the challenge, in addition to participating, you get the audio series every day. I talk about things that you can do to market, promote, and sell your products. You also get access to my mastermind group on Facebook. It's really only for my mastermind people who pay me every single month, $49 and $97 to work with me. $97 is my inner circle. They get 2 private calls with me a month. And there are people who pay $49 to get access to the mastermind group, the Facebook group, but also my monthly webinars and my monthly calls. That group is for them. This challenge is not $49. It ain't even $97 yet, right? Not yet. It's going to be. They ain't there yet. You'll get access to the Facebook group when you sign up for the challenge because I want to make sure you have a place to ask questions, to have support, to have accountability because it's 28 days and some days you're going to drop off. I need to have a group for you to keep going. And I need to have a group that you can share your wins because when you start collecting them coins, you can't tell everybody. One of my clients, she got some big money, some 4-figure money. A lot of money came in. The first conversation, I said, listen, girl, don't you go telling everybody about your big money. The challenge begins when you begin. You go to Simplify, Serve, and Sell the challenge. It's sistersense.com/simple. sistersense.com/simple. Okay? When you sign up to the challenge, it starts on day 1. So you have not missed anything. It's going to start on day 1. The only thing is that the challenge is not going to be there forever. It was supposed to come down today, but I actually am keeping it up for 3 more days. It's going to come down on Sunday because a few ladies said to me, LaShanda, I want to promote the challenge. Do you have an affiliate program? I don't have an official affiliate program, so I decided to do Tell a Friend Weekend. You sign up for the challenge. You know some people who need to do this. You know other entrepreneurial in your circle, entrepreneurial women. Tell them about the challenge. They sign up. Send me an email, sistersense@gmail.com. Say, LaShanda, she. 4 people. They signed up by me. I told them to sign up. They signed up. There are their names. I go and make sure that they signed up. Got to make sure it's legit. Too legit to quit. Y'all remember that? I'm an 80s baby, y'all. Let me stop it. Got to make sure it's legit. You told them to sign up. They signed up. You tell me their names. For every person that signs up through you, I give you $7. Want to make some money this weekend? Tell a friend. That's all you got to do. I'm doing that because, again, quite a few ladies asked me if there was an affiliate program. Hey, you excited, Carla? Quite a few people wanted to figure out if they could sell the challenge and collect some coins in the process. So that's why it's not ending today. It's ending on Sunday. Okay? But that's important. That's something that I wanted to share with you guys. So, I know I was saying something and I forgot what I was saying. I was talking about something else and somebody said, well, when does the challenge start? You singing the hook to you singing it too legit to quit. Hey, right. I can't do that. Hey, nobody can hit that high note. Screw it. Y'all can hit that high note. I know I can. I got the deepest, raspiest voice on the block. I cannot hit that high note. Y'all remember what I was talking about before? Before I answered that question? I know I was saying something to you guys. I do not remember what I was saying. That is why I keep my notes beside me. because I will go off on 23 tangents, and I need to come back. I need to bring it back. The group. I was telling you guys that the Facebook group is great. Yes, the challenge, living and working in your purpose. The Facebook group is great. When you sign up to the challenge, it's at your own pace. Every day I send you audios with action steps, things to do, and really great examples of what you can do. And in addition to that, a lot of people said to me, well, you know, is it live? Is it live? And I said, well, the live portion of it is that you get access to my Facebook group, which again normally is only for my mastermind members, but you get into that group so that you can, number one, you can ask me questions as you go through the challenge, because sometimes you will hear a strategy and you will still not know, right? And I get it. You know, sometimes you hear it and you go, well, I don't know how to apply this to myself. So you can ask me a question. I can help you get even clearer about what you've learned. Yes, right? You love it? You love this one? I love Boat House, right? Strawberry banana, my favorite. Actually, I bought this for my son. Don't tell him I'm drinking it, because when he get home from school, he gonna be mad. Mommy, you drink my Boat House. He gonna be mad. I'm gonna be scared. I'll be in my room like, I didn't drink it. Ask your daddy. Ask your dad. I saw you on Periscope and Facebook Live drinking my juice. But again, see, y'all got me going off on a tangent. The Facebook group, we get to talk about your questions. We get to be supportive and accountability, because again, the challenge is 28 days and life gets real. You will have opportunities to, or you will find yourself in a space where you want to drop off, and you've got people that are going to help you keep going. And then of course, last but not least, again, Faith says, don't share your big money. Yes. Don't, when you start making them coins, you can't tell everybody. You can't tell everybody. Again, one of my clients, she got in some big money, and I said to her, listen, I know you excited. I know you want to do like them fools do on go, girl, don't tell nobody. Because the minute you tell them, their hand's going to be like this. Can you help a sister out? You can't tell everybody. Who you need to tell are the people who, they, like you, are collecting their own coins. They, like you, are driven. They, like you, understand how hard it is to make $1 as an entrepreneur. So they ain't trying to beg you for your money, because number one, they got their own. And number two, they know how hard it is to make them coins, right? To bring that money in. See, folks who be begging, they don't know how hard it is. They just begging because they looking for somebody to say, take it. To take it, right? Yesterday, I talked about how you should focus on your funds. 4 things you need to do. And one of those things was really be conscious of the money that is going out. Did you guys get to hear that yesterday? That was a powerful session on how to focus on your funds. 4 things. Number three was focusing on how the money is going out. But like I said, number one, what's good about the group is that when you get excited about your money and it coming in, you can tell people who ain't going to beg from you. Don't tell that girlfriend they're going to beg for your money. You can tell people who will support you and support your big wins, right? But yesterday, I talked about how to focus on your funds. Watch that replay if you didn't. One of the things I said, you have to be very intentional and clear about the money that's going out. Because if you are not clear about that money, you just go and buy stuff and pop tags like nobody's business. I got that money. I got that money. You be popping tags, popping tags, popping tags. If you spending more than that was what's coming in, by the way, that's a problem, right? You got to fix that. You cannot overspend. One of the reasons I am able to be in this position where God has blessed me is I understand how to strategically make the most of the money that I have. If you broke, sometimes it's not just about the fact that you cannot bring in enough money. It's about you being mindful of how you spend the money that you have. I shared with you guys an awesome list yesterday. I'm going to share it really quickly now, but watch the full thing on how to focus on your funds, okay? Yesterday, I talked about this list. Number 1, you have to pay yourself first, okay? Don't pay everybody else first. Pay yourself first. Number 2, I said necessities next. This is just number 3 of the 4 ways to focus on your funds. Be mindful of the money that's going out, right? You got to focus on the money that's going out. So once you pay yourself first, the necessities next, the bills, the babies, that stuff. Some people get it twisted. They go to the casinos. Listen, I knew this girl who worked at JFK. She worked at JFK, right? Every time she got paid, Atlantic City. And y'all know friends like that. Every time she got paid, she worked at JFK Airport. Every paycheck, Atlantic City, right? Atlantic City. One of my friends used to work at Urban Outfitters. I don't know if you know what that company is. They sell clothing. Used to work there. And we used to have the funniest conversations because they would tell me their coworkers, the minute they got their paycheck, they would spend it at the clothes at Urban because they got a discount. Now, you just spent the whole damn week working at Urban for you pay yourself and pay for your bills. You paying Urban the money they just gave you? You can't get it. Companies can't get any better than that. They like, listen, the minute I give you this money, you're going to get it right back to me. You're going to give it right back. You have to be mindful. If you want to focus on your funds, you have to be mindful of the money that's going out. When I was 13, I did the same, working at Woolworths. Oh my goodness, I used to love Woolworths. Oh my goodness. The pick and mix was so good. I used to love Woolworths and Alexander's. Oh my God. I remember being yay high, and I would be one of those little kids who would run underneath the aisles, and my mother would be like, where you at? Bring your ass back here. I know somebody who would do that. She was at several casinos. She went around begging. Listen. The minute they get their money, they spending it either right back at the store they work at, or they spending it somewhere else. You have to be mindful of the money that you have. Pay yourself. Necessities next. Then the growth factor. The things that you do to invest into you so that you can make more money. I talked about a personal investment, so excited about right now. Drop $600. Personal investment. Hopefully that $600 will help me work and get $6,000 within the next 30 days. But you have to be able to strategically put money aside that you can invest in your business. That growth factor, once you know that you've paid yourself, then from that money you've paid for your necessities. Then from that money you take a chunk of that and say, this is money that I'm going to use to grow myself. Money that I'm going to use to multiply my money. Once you got that taken care of, then you do your sweet treats. Sweet treats for me is I'm going to go outside. I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to go shopping. I'm not going to get everything, but just one thing. Gift myself. You need to reap the rewards of the money you've made. Maybe I'm going to watch a movie with my family. Maybe I'm going to take a vacation. Sweet treat. But see, you don't take the vacation. You don't buy the Red Lobster. You don't go to the casinos before you pay your bills. Before you multiply your money by growing it. See, because if you just keep spending it, it's never going to multiply. Pay yourself. Necessities next. Then the growth factor, then the sweet treat. Treat yourself because you've worked hard, you've invested, then help others. It is so important to help others. You got to serve, you got to do your 10%. If you're in a position to provide some sort of support to your family members, to your spouse, to your mother, to your father who birthed you, to your grandmother who supported you and took you to school and gave you that change when nobody else did. Help others. So important. But as one of my favorite clients, Lynette Crosby, says, you cannot fix others from a broken place. If your money is funny, how you gonna fix other people with money you don't have? Am I resonating with anybody? I told you need to watch that whole session I did on how to focus on your funds. I did that yesterday. Watch it before it goes away. But your funds, it's so important to look at what's coming in, how to make more, and make sure that what you got is not just spending out. You're not just overspending. You can help others, but you can't get your money and then help everybody else. The minute you get your money, you helping Peter, Paul, Marie, and Pam, and Taylor, and Khadijah, your mama, your papa, your best friend. And then when you need help, nobody can help you because you broke. Because they broke. This is so good. Listen, if you're enjoying this, share it with somebody. Tell them to watch. This is not a system that I read in a book. I love to read, but I'm telling you, the things that I teach are things that I've learned. I ain't even 40 yet, y'all. I know I'm cute. I look like I'm 16, 17, right? People used to think I was young. I think I'm finally showing my age. I think I look like I'm in my 30s now. I think so. I'm almost 40. Almost, not quite. I'm gonna be 37 in May. Yay! Gemini. Gemini, any Geminis in the building? Some of y'all like, yay, Gemini. Some of y'all like, oh God, Gemini, oh no. Gemini, they got them two faces. Geminis are fabulous. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Geminis are fabulous. But point being, at the end of the day, the reason why I put sweet treat, we're the same age, awesome, awesome. Got you, got you. The reason why I put sweet treat before helping others, and I'm going to tell you why. At the end of the day, especially women, nurturers, when you give so much of yourself to others. Y'all remember Baby Boy? Y'all remember Baby Boy? And she said, when you give so much to him that you don't got nothing to give to yourself, that's when you know you gotta walk away. Y'all remember Baby Boy? I'm not the only one who watched Baby Boy. That's like a cult classic. Faye says, May girls are fabulous. Yes, girl. May girls are fabulous. If y'all ain't watched Baby Boy, you need to watch it. When she said, when his mama said, when you giving him everything and you don't got nothing to give to yourself. At the end of the day, you have to self-nurture. And it's hard for us, it's hard for mothers, it's hard for women because we're so fixated on prioritizing everybody else above ourselves. And when I said to my hubby, I said, my sweet treat, when I gave him my list, right? He said, so that's why you have to buy your ice cream. Because listen, I love butter pecan. I don't know, some of you guys may watch me live stream. I love butter pecan ice cream, right? Nobody else in my house likes it. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in a house with two men, my hubby and my son. And you know how men are. When they like something, you better make sure you get to it before they get to it because it's gone. It is gone. I like to buy some stuff that I like because guess what? For a long time, I wouldn't. I wouldn't buy the stuff that I liked because as a mother and as somebody who's mindful of a budget, I'm like, I got to buy stuff that everybody like. Or I got to buy stuff for the hubby or I got to buy stuff for the son. I got to buy stuff for me. One, because they don't like it, so I get to be the only one to eat it. Two, because I work hard for my damn money, so I better treat myself. Why am I not going to get my butter pecan ice cream because you don't like it? I better treat myself. Best believe I'm making this money. Shit. Best believe you better treat yourself. Number two, you cannot heal others from a broken place. If you broke, how you going to fix other people? You can't. Listen, I'm going to give you what I can give you because I want to help you, but I cannot do that at the detriment to myself. Because if you fall and I fall and we all fall, what good is that? What good is that? Some of you guys, you self-sacrifice to the point where at the end of the day, you can't even see you. You feel like you've lost yourself. You don't even want to look in the mirror because you upset at what you see. You got the funky face. Got to fix your funds. Listen, I'm going off on a whole other tangent. That wasn't even a conversation today. Oh my God, but I'm so excited to play with you guys. I've been here forever. I've been here forever. I think this is one of my longest sessions. And you guys are staying on. Y'all are staying on strong. This is one of my longest sessions. Listen, I appreciate you guys for staying here with me, listening to my ramblings. Hopefully somewhere in that you have gotten some encouragement, some information, some inspiration, things that you can do to move forward in whatever it is that you're trying to do right now. I will see you on the flip side, hopefully tomorrow. I don't know if tomorrow, because it's the weekend, and on the weekend I like to relax, relate, release, and have fun with the babies and my boy, right? Gotta have fun, right? Got a sweet treat. I've worked hard all week, so maybe you'll see me, maybe not. But again, this weekend, you can play with me in different ways. If you want to work on collecting them coins, make sure that you participate in the Simplify, Serve, and Sell, Tell a Friend. What is it? What is it? An affiliate program? I don't know. It's a Tell a Friend program. I don't know what to call it. Tell a Friend opportunity. You tell a friend, you join the challenge. They join, you join. I pay you $7 for each person that signs up through you. The Tell a Friend opportunity. This is the Sense. Simplify, Serve, and Sell 28-day challenge over at sistasense.com/simple. That is it for today, guys. Have an amazing day, and I'll hopefully see you guys here back tomorrow. Bye.